Hey there everyone on YouTube, Chris Robson here. Today I thought I'd do my Little People Big Dreams book reading of Jane Goodall. A book about Jane Goodall I got at the Eden Project. Here it is. When Jane was a little girl, her father gave her a stuffed chimpanzee called Jubilee. She carried him wherever she went. Jane loved animals very much. She wanted to live in the jungle with wild chimpanzees, just like the heroes of her bedtime stories, Tarzan and Jane. At night her mother read her their adventures. But Jane could not afford to go to university to study animals, so she would have to study them in her own way. She saved every penny she had till she could buy a boat ticket to Kenya, in Africa. When she arrived, Jane met a well-known scientist called Louis Leakey. He was looking for a chimpanzee researcher willing to study them in the wild. He thought that they could learn about humans by studying apes. It was the opportunity Jane had been waiting for. And it was. So Jane took another journey to the shores of Gombe in Tanzania. To start with, she couldn't see any chimpanzees, but she had the feeling that they were near, watching her. She decided to sit quietly in the same spot day after day. Finally, a small group of chimpanzees appeared and let her sit with them. Jane had been accepted into the family. Instead of numbering them as all the other scientists did, Jane decided to give every chimpanzee a name. There was David Greybeard, Flo, Flint, Fifi and Gigi, to name a few. And by watching them carefully, she noticed that some chimps were quiet, kind and generous, whilst others were bullies. It seemed that humans and chimps were not so different after all. Then Jane made another incredible discovery. Chimpanzees could make their own tools. This was something only humans were thought to do. Jane's talent was quickly recognised by Cambridge University. Here she studied for her doctorate in animal behaviour, and it wasn't long before she brought her first article for one of the most famous science magazines. Big, innit? Jane continued to study chimps in the Gombe for 40 years, but jungles were starting to disappear across Africa, which put all animals in danger. She knew she had to do something. Jane joined countless projects to protect nature. She was no longer just a courageous researcher, but also the most determined wildlife defender the world had ever seen. And the little girl who loved animals challenges us to be kind to nature, because if chimpanzees can live in harmony with their environment, we can too. So what did you think? Was this a good story or what? Hope you remember to respect environments like the chimpanzees do.